Reservoir safety management in Taiwan currently follows the regulations and technical guidelines of dam safety. We manage risk by classifying our reservoirs into different classes. Currently, there is no specific guideline regarding qualitative description and quantitative analysis for risk analysis. The Water Resources Agency has a long-term cooperation plan with the U.S. Bureau of Reclamation, which is the Appendix Number 6 to the agreement between TECO and AIT for technical assistance and cooperation for water resources. Dam safety risk analysis was introduced in 2019 and implemented in 2020. We chose internal erosion failure and spillway failure under earthquake conditions to be our topics. The purpose is to find a risk management procedure that meets our capability and needs.
We have 95 announced reservoirs in Taiwan. This year, we expanded the original structure of review. The review committee not only reviews the reports, but also participates in discussions. After this adjustment was confirmed, the next step was to find money and the right participants for implementation. First, we organized a working team composed of engineers from our office and the Sinotech engineering consultants. Then, a seminar team which includes the working team was formed. This 37-member team includes government officials from the WRA, independent consultants from the industry, and scholars from research institutes and colleges. We also invited experts with SHEC Level 3 experience to join in. Seminars were held from May to October. We designed a process to implement step by step. In May, we held our first seminar and we uncovered a major issue. The seminar team was too large. There is a wide variety of understanding in terms of risk analysis, so it is hard to reach consensus in a short time. Thus, in the second seminar in June, improvement was made. We separated our 37 members into two groups based on expertise, and then these two groups worked in parallel later on. From July to September, we held group discussions of our two topics and arranged the meetings according to preparation and analysis of their information. In the third seminar in October, which was the last one, integration was made. Combining results from both groups, we created our FN charts. The FN chart is the display of probabilities against consequences. It is a time-consuming work, not only in discussions but also data review as well. We need to emphasize that data review is very important.
Safety inspection, monitoring, and assessment are the most important parts of reservoir safety management. By performing these works, we can maintain and repair our facilities in time to ensure the sustainable operation of our reservoirs. In 2020, we performed the first quantitative risk analysis for Zhenwen Reservoir. The completion of the exercise through industry, government, academic cooperation proved our ability. What we have not yet clearly understood is the implementation principles and methods. With the preliminary result prepared by the working team, which the seminar team reviewed, the practice of both topics has been completed and all participants gained knowledge. But during the practice, there existed differences in terms of some basic understanding. Time provided for discussion was insufficient, and large amounts of resources and efforts were involved. These experiences will all be incorporated in organizing future events. The technical directions for hydraulic structures inspection and safety has been implemented since 2003. During these last 17 years, each reservoir has undergone at least one safety assessment. However, this kind of assessment method is basically based on standard-based arguments, so that although the safety status of the reservoir can be grasped, it lacks risk considerations. So, it is necessary to consider each risk factor. We are currently trying to find our own potential failure mode analysis model in Taiwan. The Water Resources Agency's goal is to use that model for risk assessment so that reservoir management can focus on potential failure factors and prevent the occurrence of damage. This should ensure that the reservoirs can continue to perform their functions and serve the people. To me, the most impressive part of this project is that such a large group of people from various fields are discussing a specific issue together. This is a unique experience for the field of dam safety. This is rarely seen. The seminar members in this project covered a variety of expertise. But when it comes to the most important part of this project, which is the probability and risk, my advice is to include relevant specialists, such as experts and scholars, from the risk analysis field to participate. I think we definitely should introduce risk analysis. This could make a remarkable improvement to the traditional safety assessment. In the past, only the engineering consultants were working on the assessment. The Reservoir Management Agency only relied on their final reports, besides some opinions made during the review. But with this newly introduced procedure, not only will the Reservoir Management Agency be involved, the independent experts can be involved too. Problems can be found from different points of view, and the true potential risks of the reservoir can be identified. This is the most important thing, that the Reservoir Management Agency realizes the possible risks of the reservoir, and by doing so, they can do a better job in managing.